I used to be in a binge restrict cycle and the holidays were always especially hard for me. So here are 3 things that I did to beat the binge restrict cycle and start to nourish my body and actually lose fat. The first thing I did was actually not restrict myself. This made no sense to me at first too, but I realized that I had a scarcity mindset around food. I was raised in an Asian household, so we didn't waste food and we were also rewarded with sweets. It's like double whammy. So now I remind myself that I can eat the things that I love without overeating and binging them. The second thing was my mindset around food. I mentioned that I had a scarcity mindset. It was like if I didn't eat it right now, I would never be able to eat it ever again, which is obviously not true. Now I remind myself that there's always going to be food. There's an abundance of the stuffing, the cakes, the pies, all of those things, and I don't have to stress myself out over it. I just get to ask myself, what is the intention behind this meal? Based on whatever specific intention that I have for that meal, I can then decide and make a conscious decision of whether I'm going to eat that food or not. And that intention doesn't need to be anything crazy. It can be curbing a craving. It can be nourishing my body. It can literally just be for the taste. And truthfully, I often will just not eat the food because I'll feel better having a different meal later. Which leads me to the third thing, future thinking. My binge eating came from the instant gratification of food. It was like this joy you have when you eat a slice of cake or that kind of thing. But I realized that it was literally just a coping mechanism, not necessarily how I felt about the food. I began observing patterns of how foods actually made me feel after I ate them. That's what helped me make more conscious decisions. Truthfully, this is what it's all about. I want you to feel empowered and make a conscious decision of your habits and actions, because honestly, that is what has made the biggest difference in my life.